Hey boys, what's up? It's Gaz and welcome to the Warframe video. So currently Tennocon stream is going on right now. I'm not currently streaming it because I have some stuff to do in real life that I can't be like completely committed to sitting at the computer right now. But there was a hot fix before the Tennocon stream started and they snuck in some big, disgusting nerfs. And one of them, actually two of them, there's two nerfs that I'm talking about right here. But one of them is going to probably ruin the Eidolon meta. And the other one is extremely neglected changing of the stats on a Riven mod that shouldn't have had those stats in the first place. And you know what? I actually thought I was supposed to have those stats in the first place because they're so bad at keeping up with the Riven disposition. As you can see with the new weapon right here, the Athodai, it still has neutral disposition. But let's get into it, okay? That's going to be some more information right there. So, pretty much, the Karyst Prime and the Panthera Prime have had, they've had their old stats on the Rivens when they came out. This came out in the beginning of June, by the way. The Karyst had, like, high stats, as you can see on my old Karyst Riven, 56% attack speed. And then the Panthera, with my Riven, is going to have, like, 239% increased critical chance. And the Panthera, I think, is pretty crappy, so it needs high stat Rivens like this. So 193 right there. Now, let's look at them in-game now, and what they look like today. And we'll go over the information that we have about this. So, we are at 193 now. We lost 100% crit chance on my Panthera Riven. I went from 93% crit chance on the build to 62. This Riven is useless. I would have not spent Kuva or time or plat on this if I knew it was going to get nerfed to crap like that, because they have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing. My 56% Karyst Riven, 28%. That is probably still worth using, but got nerfed heavily. So, rip. Now let's go over some the other nerf, and then we'll get into some information about that nerf as well. So, also a nerf that happened in this hotfix today. I don't know, we might get they might drop Heart of Demos on us tonight, we'll see. But Virtuous Shadow, the Operator Arcane, or that's rather the Amp Arcane, that gives you increased critical chance on your Amp when you get a headshot, it no longer works with Void Dashing through the Eidolon's head. And it did for a long time, and it does not work as of today. So as you can see, I'm Void Dashing through the Eidolon's head with my Operator. The second I shoot it with my Amp, it does proc. So this is a big part of the Eidolon meta, because a lot of the Eidolon meta is you're using the Volt Shield. Volt's shield will increase the critical damage of weapons that are shot through it, and it also works on the Operator Amp. So, additionally, you can see right there, I'm charging up Void Strike. If you use your Void Strike to try to proc Virtuous Shadow by shooting the Eidolon, you lose a charge. And I don't really, me personally, I don't do Eidolon fights anymore, but the fact that, first off, that wasn't even in the patch notes. It might be a bug, that one, the Shadow bug, or Shadow nerf, so maybe that one will get fixed, but still, like, there's plenty of people that just, like, I was talking to, like, two different people yesterday, like, oh, the only reason I still play this game is to try jamming as many Eidolons as I can in one night. It's exciting and fun to me. Well, that just got nerfed. Good luck trying to jam those all in with that bug, or that nerf. And then let's go over the Riven thing. So I actually have had these quotes for a while. So, yeah, let me see if I have both these screenshots here. Seems like I only have one. Alright, so this is the initial announcement. This was April 9th. This was by the person that basically changed all the stats in the Rivens. And here we go. The first circled thing up here. They were going to make all the Riven disposition 1 at base, which means 3 dots, so neutral disposition. To prevent savvy Riven traders on PC exploiting the market, we are preventing the trading of Rivens on PC until we can hotfix this position. That's because they accidentally, it doesn't seem like an accident when they do it every update, they made it where the Riven disposition was higher than it was supposed to be, or something like that. So, yeah. So, the Rivens for the Karyst and the Panthera have been high stats since the release, the beginning of June. It's the 1st of August now, or the 1st of, or beginning of July. The entire month has passed with high stat Karyst and Panthera Rivens. People have spent the plat already. People have rolled Rivens already. I've probably rolled 100 plus Karyst rolls. I've sold like 2,000 plat worth of Karyst Rivens. Panthera not selling as well because, dude, the Panthera is not that great. And now they change it. After the damage has been done, after the money has been spent, after the time has been wasted, now you nerf it. If this is supposed to happen, it should have been done the same week. I'll give you 3 days on that one. But no, they waited 3 weeks. Because you know what? Now that the Riven stats are low on prime weapons, no one wants to buy them anymore. So no one's going to spend their plat. Additionally, the second circled thing down here, all the weapons are ranked separately unless the new weapon variant didn't need to start the same disposition. So, for example, the base Pangolin sword has a disposition of 1.47. The Pangolin Prime is 1, and the Corinth has 0.95, so the Corinth Prime has 0.95 as well. There's another quote that they made in the future. Unfortunately, I can probably find it right now, actually. Another quote that I pulled out in the future actually said that... is it this one? No, it's not that one. It's the one we already have. Okay, so, it's this one. Okay, this one right here. Going forward, they changed their mind on June 8th. Going forward, all new weapons will be released with a minimum ribbon disposition of 0.5. That includes the regular weapons. They didn't say prime weapons in here. And the fact that they released the new prime access with neutral disposition Rivens made me think that it wasn't a bug. So I actually spent plat and time and kuva on these I apparently bugged the whole time Rivens that they're too neglectful and forgetful to fix. And as I showed, even the new weapon that came out today, the Athodai, has bugged Riven disposition, according to them. So they're literally they don't give a shit. They're going to release it with high stats. Idiots will spend their money on high stat Rivens that apparently it's not supposed to be that way. And DE is just going to be like, oh, well, sweep it under the rug. This video and this change will get forgotten. You know why? Because Tennocon hype today. This is complete BS. This is not the first time it's happened either. With, like I showed, the Corinth Prime had the high stat Rivens in April when they weren't supposed to. We had the Karyst Prime as well with the high stats it's not supposed to. And the Athodai today. I guarantee Heart of Demos is going to have every Riven nerfed. Our Riven is going to be bugged. They're going to nerf it. So, complete BS. They waited until everyone spent their money, spent their time, spent their kuva, and then nerfed it. You need to get your crap together, Riven Nerf Department of DE. This is a complete load of baloney that you've done this so many times and are trying to sweep it under the rug with an update the day of Tennocon. Because no one's going to remember this. It's getting swept under the rug right here. It's like in the fixes right here. Oh, no one's going to notice that one. No one's going to notice that one right there. Yep. Heart of Demos hype. Heart of Demos hype. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. And it is awesome, the stuff they've been showing. But they are really sneaky here, trying to make it so no one notices. So I noticed. Virtuous Shadow's a big nerf. A big change to that. And then this Riven disposition change is a huge deal as well. Because it's the precedent of it. They're selling these weapons for money in the Prime Access. And those guys that buy Prime Access have a bunch of extra plat just sitting around because they just bought it. And of course, I'm going to sell them an expensive Riven because here's the thing. No one's going to buy a low stat Riven. Or maybe some people would. Because the thing is, the Karyst Prime is probably never going to get the Rivens buffed. It's a strong weapon. They need to meet on top of this stuff that they are trying to sell for money to people, okay? There will be lots of videos coming out in the near future. If they drop the Heart of Demos update on us tonight, get ready for that Twitch stream all night long. 3 videos probably in the next couple of days. The Heart of Demos comes out tonight, at least. So, yeah. Keep an eye on the Twitch channel, as I mentioned. I'm sorry I had to report the crappy news here, guys, but if it was a bug the whole time, it should have been an immediate fix because it's affecting things that cost real-world money. Platinum does get purchased at some point by somebody. And yeah, like if they're saying savvy Riven traders were taking advantage of market knowledge, I mean, I apparently was doing that on accident because I was selling the Rivens for these weapons that had too high stats apparently because they didn't pay attention to their own stuff, and they're still not paying attention to it as of today. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Make sure you keep an eye on the channel. More videos coming out for Heart of Demos and everything else along the lines of that. Peace.